So I was just thinking today, Zach and I were discussing what video I should do today, and then he said this: the Overwatch characters versus the Black Ops 3 specialist. That sounds like a great idea. So you know what? I'm gonna do it. So what is up, guys? This is official Razaback here, and welcome to, guys, Black Ops 3 specialist versus the Overwatch characters. So today, guys, this video is going to be discussing if the Black Ops 3 and the Overwatch characters were to go into war, who would win and why. So let's do this. So first of all, guys, I'm just going to say this right now at the top of my head. I'm actually leaning more into the Black Ops 3 side than the Overwatch, because of, I think I need to talk about this in advantages and disadvantages. So first of all, guys, the advantages of the Black Ops 3 characters going to win. So number one, the Black Ops 3, they can use a bigger variety of guns than the Overwatch characters. Like, the reason is because in the game you can only use one gun of each character in Overwatch. For example, you got a sniper from Windowmaker which can switch into an immediate SMG. Like, it's effective, which is pretty. It sounds overpowered, like an SMG and imagine that, an SMG and a sniper. Like, jeez. And finally, they have some good weapons, but they have not got a big variety of weapons to use. Like we got Reinhardt with his giant hammer. That's it. Then you got Genji with his shurikens. That's it. And then you get Hanzo with a bow and arrow. That's it. So now Black Ops 3 have bigger variety there, guys. They have their SMGs, they have their LMGs, they have their ARs, they have their rocket launchers, they have their pistols, they have all the guns they can think of in that. They can think. Now, also the advantages of the Black Ops 3 winning is because they probably have more experience in war. Because if you think about it, if they were in the 54 Immortals, if they were in the Black Ops, or if they were in the CDP, they probably would have had more missions than the Overwatch, even though they probably haven't evened out missions. But it seems like that since from the Black Ops 3 campaign, you're always on a mission. Like, they're always on a mission and killing people. They probably have more experience in a war. Then now let's start talking about the Overwatch characters' advantages of why would they win a war. So number one, they probably have more people to fight with. Now if you think about it, there's only a few specialists in Black Ops 3 right now, but the Overwatch, there's so many characters to choose from. Like, there's not that many. There's like, I think four per each class, which is like 3. That's like 4. That's like 12 characters, like 12 people in that war. Like 4 of them for each of their class. Like, number one, you got 4 tanks that could probably defend and attack in the war, and then you get your mercenaries, which are literally just behind, and they could get to kill you. Like, seriously, they've got a bigger army than the specialists. Now another advantage is they've probably got more abilities than the Black Ops 3. Like, Black Ops 3, in the Black Ops 3, you can only use once a specialist can use only one ability. Now, for example, it can use Heat Wave, like from Firebreak, and then Kinetic Armor for Battery. But for the Overwatch characters, they can just literally use their abilities off the top of their back. For example, Soldier 76 can immediately run, set down a healing point, then finally uses its tactical visor and just spray and pray the whole army and probably kill half of them. So overall, who do I think is going to win? Now this is a really close one, to be honest. Like, it's going to be very close, probably a close match, but I'm probably leaning more, but it could be a draw, but I'm probably leaning more to to the Black Ops 3 side. Like, I think probably from their more experienced war, they probably have more tactics, they probably have, they have lots of guns that they can use, and they probably have a better advantage than the Overwatch community characters.